So, my dear friends, just sit in a comfortable posture, cross your legs, clasp your hands, and start observing your natural, normal breath. Just observe how you're inhaling and how you're exhaling. Just for a few more minutes, continue with your normal meditation. In the meanwhile, some other participants are still joining. So we'll utilize each and every moment be grateful that you are on time and before time. Appreciate even the smallest things in your life, whatever you have been doing. Appreciating yourself, it has to become a habit. You have taken time to be here, so appreciate yourself. Just feel good about that. And we can start this session with that. Feel good vibrations. Just be in that amazing vibrations of feeling good about yourself. Because nowadays, we are habituated of complaining about whatever it may be, the smallest things, big things in our life. So from now on, choose to appreciate everything in your life, starting from now, that you're on time, that you're taking time for yourself to do meditation. And we'll continue this meditation for the next few minutes by inviting all the female energies to help and guide us and to heal us in this session and throughout our lives. Ask and it is given. So sometimes you have to ask to get the help without blocking yourself. There's nothing wrong in asking. So today we'll start asking the goddesses to help and guide us. So first, we will invite the Mother Goddess, Parvati, who is symbol of divine feminine, who is part of the Ardhanarishwara, the divine feminine and the divine masculine. So we will invite her now. Many of you may be having doubt of what happens if we just invite her. Will she really come? It is all your belief, my dear friends. It is about invoking. If a priest invokes in the temple the energies of the gods and goddesses, people can feel the difference. So what is the difference between you and a priest? It is that belief system. Have come complete belief. If you call your mother, she will pick up your call if she's free, if she's not on another call. You know definitely that if you need help, your mother is there, or if your close friend is there to help you, you trust them. Then why not trust the gods and goddesses, the higher energies? They're all there to help us. Believe in that, trust in that. As I was telling, if your mother is busy on another call, she may not pick your call. But it is not the case with higher energies, gods and goddesses. They're omnipresent, omniscience. So they're present everywhere. They can be attending multiple people. They can attend millions of people at a time. So if we know that they have tremendous power, they have all that power, and they can help us in anything, why not invite them today with that complete belief and trust, without having any doubt? We are inviting and invoking the energies of Goddess Parvati. And now we will invoke the energies of Mother Mary. Some of you may feel those vibrations once you call Mother Mary, the shower of love. Some of you may not feel it, but that's okay. Just trust and believe in this process. She is an embodiment of love. And she has given birth to Jesus. So she has all this motherly energies, and she can guide and help us to heal all our wounds related to motherly energies. All the mothers here understand what I mean. And of course, all the daughters here can also understand what I mean, because at some or other point in your life, you might have got hurt because of your mother, consciously or unconsciously. And you might have hurted your kid, consciously or unconsciously, directly or indirectly, many times. And you might have felt so guilty about it, or so much hatred towards your mother, so much anger, so many of those emotions. And my dear friends, it's time to heal all of them. It is not about suppressing them. It may be there in your deeper layers. You may be completely fine with your mother now. You may be completely enjoying with your kid now. But still, those energies which were there, those guilt or that anger, or all those emotions are still stored in your cellular memories. And they might be creating some challenges in your life. You may be conscious or unconscious about it. So, this is the time to heal everything and completely be open and be ready. Heal. Swati, can you please mute everyone except me? Or you can just mute everyone and I'll unmute myself. Please, my dear friends, please, my dear friends, be on mute. And as Swati mentioned,
तो क्या हो
this
गया अच्छा
session is mainly for women. So I'll be discussing a lot of problems that women face in their life. So please, my dear friends, if you are with your family, I would really request you to sit in a place where there are no other men so that you can talk comfortably, or even you can at least listen to me comfortably. Because sometimes what happens is we may shut down ourselves. We may not be completely open when the men are around. And I'll be discussing all those things. And sometimes when you listen to them, you'll understand that, okay, it is not just me. Many people are facing this. Some deep down PCOD issues, some very deep, which you cannot even express to others, some sexual issues, so many other things that we are going to discuss today. And finally, we'll create a female Sangha. So I would request everyone not to drop in between and also to sit in a comfortable place where if you have to cry, even if you have to just whatever shout if required because of the anger, whatever you have to do, sit in that space, a safe and secure space. Whatever you have to do, whatever you have to let go, you'll be able to comfortably do that in your own space. And if you're not able to sit in such place, I would request you to drop this time, drop from the call, and you can check it out later on YouTube whenever you're comfortable. Because, my dear friends, each and everyone's energy is important here. I want you all to be really sincere and serious in the whole process. So just be in that space. So we are now inviting Hathor, the goddess, who is the goddess for receptivity. A lot of women, they know giving. They give a lot to others. But sometimes, or most of the times, they have blocked their receiving side. My dear friends, as I am talking to you on different topics, just observe if that quality is inside you. Just be aware. You don't have to do anything. Just be aware. Is that you who always give and who has blocked the receptivity side, the receiving side? So, as we are invoking these goddesses, they will help us to balance the giving and receiving. Both of them are very, very important. As if someone asks you to choose which eye do you want, you'll definitely say that I want both of my eyes or both of my hands. In the same way, you need both receiving and giving to balance yourself. But a lot of women, they have problems with receiving. They feel somewhere uneasy, somewhere guilty. They feel so comfortable giving, but not so comfortable receiving. If you are that, just be there. The goddess Hathor will help and heal you. My dear friends, I want you all to trust and believe the process because It is, who is it that who is not receiving? It is you. And who has decided not to receive? It is you, because of something that might have happened in your past or in your childhood. So what is happening when you're receiving? Why are you feeling uncomfortable? Because of some root issue. It is just there in your brain pattern now. So whenever you receive, something happens to you. You don't feel comfortable. Or whatever I'm talking, all those issues which are there as a female, it is just because you have decided, or it has been imposed on you by your parents. You are a girl, you are not supposed to do this, you are not supposed to do that, and so many restrictions and so many things from your childhood. Even if you want to lift weights, they may say that, okay, you are a girl, you can't lift so much weight, why don't you give it to your brother, why don't you give it to your husband? Even now, a lot of women, even if they go for shopping or anywhere, they don't feel so comfortable lifting weights. I'm not saying everyone, but a lot of them. Why? Because it has been programmed in their mind. Even I'm one of them. It's not that I have completely mastered everything. It's a continuous process, my dear friends. But sometimes, whenever you are ready, that may heal at once. And for some people, it may take few more sessions. But when you're aware that such things are there in your life, it will start healing. When we are not at all aware that it's okay if I feel, uh, whenever I go for shopping, automatically I used to give my bag to my husband if it's a little heavy, if he's there with me. So automatically you may be doing that. I'm just taking a very simple example, but we'll be talking a lot of very deep issues where we don't know consciously what we are doing and why are these happening. So we'll just give that back to our husband or our brother or whoever the guy who is there with us. Or but we don't even think that, why are we doing that? Are we not really fit enough? Because it has been programmed again and again that women are not very strong physically. I'm not asking you to become physically strong now, but in such way, there are so many such programs that has been happened from eons. So I'm just asking you all to become aware. What happens is once you become aware of all these things, automatically the female consciousness, the whole collective female consciousness will shift. We have a, as you all know, consciousness. So we also have this collective consciousness, because like in these corona times, a lot of people are having fears. For some people, even they don't have any real fear, but still sometimes unknowingly they suddenly feel that fear because they are connected to that collective consciousness. In the same way, for some females during menstruation, even though they don't have any pain in their stomach or in the back, or but still they are feeling a little low, and so many such things happen because you connect to the collective female consciousness. So it is all about becoming aware. And don't think that it is just about you. Once something changes in you, even a small thing, if it changes in you, automatically the collective consciousness itself starts changing. So think in that way. And with this, we'll invite Greek goddess Achilles. I'm not really sure about the pronunciation, but I'm sure the pronunciation doesn't matter. She is a moon goddess. Her name, mainly, she helps women or anyone who invoke her She washes away all the pain. Just be there as we have invoked her energies. And also, we will invite Goddess Tara and Goddess Kuan Yin, who is a goddess of compassion. As we are invoking them, just feel that compassion in each and every cell of your body. And whoever you connect with, you can invite all those goddesses, or even gods. Now we will invoke the energies of Lakshmi, who is symbol of abundance. Abundance doesn't just mean wealth or money. Abundance in your relationships, abundance in your thinking, abundance, you name it, whatever it is that you are lacking. Abundance in happiness, abundance in joy, abundance in playfulness. Because as a child, someone might have told you, oh, you are a girl. You're not supposed to jump and go around like this. And suddenly, your playfulness. Now, there's a mask on your playfulness. You're not so comfortable with your playfulness. Or when you're laughing loud. A lot of people in India, they have this that, okay, a girl or a woman should not laugh loud. So someone might have told you, you're a girl, why are you laughing so loud? Don't laugh so loud. So whenever you really want to express your joy, you're not comfortable laughing loud. You may not even know this, but just observe, are you one of them who are not comfortable laughing with others or really playing with others or having that playfulness? It's not about your age. Even you may be in your 40s, 50s, but sometimes you see some people who are really playful and who really are very free to laugh. And you feel so uncomfortable when the other person is laughing. Are you someone like that? I'll be just asking those questions to just shed some light. But here we are creating this space by invoking all these wonderful female energies to heal us. As I'm talking, we are creating this healing space. Once you become aware in this healing space, it is healed. Just believe that. Because it is all in your brain, my dear friends, it's all in your mind. The neurological neuron pathways that you have created from years again and again and again. Okay, so, but that girl should not do this, that a woman should not do this. So many should nots. So it is just there in your mind. So whenever you are ready, you can just disconnect those pathways in your brain and you're completely a new person. It's that simple. Just believe that. So many have done these uh, such kind of meditations and come out of them in one sitting. But for some people, it may take multiple sittings, depending on their how they take it, how much they are ready. So, as I'm talking, invite your higher self to show you all those areas which needs healing, because sometimes you may not even remember them. You may be thinking that, oh, this is common, this is the way I am. You may be thinking that this is your normal life. But are you really happy with your normal life? Are you really happy not socializing? Are you really happy being in an introvert? Or are you just telling all these things? I'm not asking you all to become extroverts. Even if you're an introvert, even if whatever you're there, are you really 100% happy being there? If you're not 100% happy being there, you have chosen that to hide something else. Like, for example, if you're an introvert, you might have chosen to become an introvert because you are afraid of being social. You are afraid, or you're having some fears that what people may tell, what people may say to me. If I get close to them, they may abandon me. Or so many such fears that are coming from your childhood. So just with invoking these amazing energies, also we are invoking the energies of the crop circles that are related to feminine energies, that are related to PCOD, infertility, interpersonal relationships, sexuality, and my dear friends, just observe those energies. Some of you may feel them clearly, and also we will invoke. There are some specially astral worlds for women. We will invoke the energies from those astral worlds, and we'll invite Archangel Gabriel, who balances the emotions. And it has been told that Archangel Gabriel is one female archangel. So we'll invite Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Gabriel. And now we will invite a divine healing light, a violet color healing light. It is completely filling each and every cell of your body, and it is completely filling in your room wherever you are there. And you are in that healing space. You're very safe and secure. As I'm talking, even if you're having any emotions, and if you want to cry, please let it go. Just tell to yourself, silently or even loudly, I am now ready to let go of all the pain in my past. I am now ready to let go of all the pain in my past. Past is not just your childhood or years back. Past can be something that might have happened 1 hour ago or even before you're joining this call. Your husband might have told you something that why do you always join these calls? Why don't you take care of something else? Or some argument, somewhere you felt uncomfortable, some pain, some hurt, everything from the past. Just be in this moment from here, accessing the power of now, and with all this healing energies and with the support and help of this amazing energies from all the different worlds and goddesses. You are now ready to heal your past. Observe, is there any resistance that is coming? Or is there any inner voice that is still saying that, how can you just do that? You are already 30 years old or 40 years old and you have so much past, so many pains. How can I just do that in one session? What is she talking about? Is it really worth being here or shall I just drop from here? So many questions, so much resistance. You don't want to even open those. You don't even want to think about them because it hurts. Or you may just be saying that, oh, that's okay, it's in the past. I'm fine now. It is just like masking. It is just like putting more and more rubbish every day in the bin when there is so much stinky rubbish that is still there sitting down inside the bin. You have to clear everything. When you clear everything, you'll really know the real you, the authentic you. Because sometimes a lot of people they have really forgotten who they really are. They are not comfortable wearing some jeans or something. They just say that no, I don't really feel comfortable in this western dress. Though they might be living in US, UK, and the culture is different, they may be just saying that no, I'm not at all comfortable. It's okay if you're really not comfortable, but observe, is it really coming from inside or is it coming from your past when your mother or your brother or your father, someone told when you first wore jeans that you're not looking good, or why are you wearing this, why don't you just be like an Indian girl, or so many such things, or someone shamed you because you're not really looking good in jeans, something that might have happened in the past, and because of that you have shut down yourself. This is again a tiny example, but observe, my dear friends, so many such things might have happened in your life and you don't really are living your life because of all these masks. You're just acting out, wearing all these external masks and so many other impositions by your father, by your brothers, or by your partner, by the society, that girl should be like this, like that. So today, in this space, now we have created this sacred space. Visualize that your higher self is there with you, like a mother nurturing you and hugging you. Or even you can visualize any goddess that we have invoked that you feel connected to. Or even some people, if you connected, if you know of hugging Ma, Amma, Ammaji. So just feel that hug. It is not just your mother's hug. It is that universal mother's hug. She doesn't have any judgments about you. Whatever you do, however you are, that universal mother is hugging you. And feel that hug. If you feel like, just hug yourself. Put your hands around you. Just with that hug, with that nurturing energies. If you want to open your eyes, you can open, or you can just sit there, closing your eyes in that meditative state, as I'll be talking more and more issues. It's advisable if you can sit in that space, automatically that healing will happen. I'll now discuss about why these PCOD issues will come, or the fertility issues. And I'll discuss different sexual issues that women face. But as I am talking, my dear friends, if it connects to you, if you think that yes, it is happening in my life or it has happened in my life, just completely be aware and be in an observer state and let that go. As I'm talking, whatever is there in your life with these energies that we have invoked, it is completely healing you. Trust this, my dear friends. Completely believe in this process because this process has worked for a lot of people and it may work for you too. But it depends on your belief system, your trust. For some people, they may just get healed of some of the issues just by listening to this. For some people, parts of it may be healed and you may require one more meditation to completely heal that. Even for others, even if they don't feel that some healing is happening, automatically when you hear them, when you acknowledge them that they are there in your life, when you're aware of it, automatically this healing will start happening. Because just take an example. If you're there in your house and you're awake and watching, no robber can come and rob everything in front of you. But if you're closed, he's just doing everything, robbing everything and going. So in the same way, many patterns are there as a woman or even as a human being. We have so many patterns that we consciously don't know, we are not aware of. We are thinking this is our normal life, but many patterns are coming from our past because of something else, some other root issue. So as I'm talking, when you're aware, you really understand your authentic self, your true self. Just be aware and listen, because sometimes, even in this space, the healing will happen. And this was my intention to create this session, to heal all the women and the collective consciousness of women. It is not just about you or me, or it is not just about these women in this group. I want that collective consciousness to be healed. Even if one person in this group is healed, the collective consciousness will be healed. Some part of the collective consciousness will be healed. And as the 100 monkey theory goes, once some of the females are healed, automatically that waves will go and heal others in a much more faster way. And now, talking about PCOD issues. I have worked with some of the PCOD clients, and mainly the PCOD problems, they come because of rejecting the feminine side. Mostly, sorry, mostly it starts from the time when they are matured, or what happened during that maturity times. For a girl, she was matured in the school. So she was just playing her favorite sport, and she was preparing for a inter-district competition, some tennis competition. And as she was preparing for that, and she was completely ready, and um, the hope is there on her and she was a little pressurized also, but she was really looking forward to get into that tournament and win a prize for their school in the inter-district competition. Everyone was looking forward for that competition, and everyone knew that she's so good at it that she'll definitely get the prize. But just the day before, as she was playing and practicing, she got matured, and the blood was there. The blood stains were there all over her dress. And her PT teacher, he told her to go home. She just, after coming home, they just made her to sit, as many of you know, if you're from India. So after maturity, so they just put the girl aside for a few days, some 3 days, 7 days, depending on their culture. So, so she was just sitting there for a few days. They did not allow her to go to the tournament. So she felt so bad about it because she has been practicing for that tournament for more than an year. It was her dream. Completely her dream was shattered. And she felt so uncomfortable, so weird, and so many emotions, so much sadness, anger, so many emotions. thinking that what her PT teacher might have thought or what the other students might have thought. And then even returning back to school, she felt so uncomfortable, that as if something wrong with her. Because she was, because it's again in the culture that they put a lot of turmeric on the face and the body, all over the body. So after returning to school also, their parents, their mother and grandmother insisted that she go with the turmeric. And all her face was a little turmeric, even though she washed it, and so many such things. So what happened is she rejected her femininity. She really hated it. Why this happens to girls? I wish I was born as a boy. And then, I mean, such things might have happened to you, even the smallest things. It may not be such big story. Even if the smallest things, like whenever you're having this periods, you're feeling so uncomfortable. Why these periods? Every time I'm having this tummy ache or back pain, I feel so uncomfortable during these periods. Why the hell only women will get it? So much, we curse so much. And always changing the pads. And for her, when she was talking to me, she was telling that it was so intense, that she was from a normal village where they just used, they didn't had all these pads and napkins or all these things. They were just using clothes. She didn't know all these things because only her, she can talk only with her mother. Even she was not comfortable talking with the other friends, so she was using a cloth. And every time she has to change her cloth, she has to wash that cloth and dry that cloth where no one can see that. So many such things, my dear friends. Just feel lucky. Some people may be really lucky to have their own toilets, or where they're just using some pads and nothing, all such things might have not happened to you. But a lot of people are there. My dear friends, as I'm talking these things, don't think that, oh, this has not happened to me. Just be in that compassionate space. What happens is, in your compassionate space, in your compassionate listening, whoever has gone through this, they may be in our group or they may not be in our group, but whoever has gone through this, they'll start healing in our listening space. So I want you all to be in that compassionate listening space. And if you feel like breathing out, just breathe out. And especially, do not feel sympathy. This is a quality a lot of women have. But I request you all not to feel sympathy. That is okay. That is her story. There may be many other stories around the world, but sympathy will not help. Empathy may help, but sympathy, no, it is not a positive energy. When you're in that compassionate listening space, as I'm talking this, if you have gone through such things, they are healed. My dear friends, it is this collective compassionate listening. I request you all to be in this compassionate listening space. Because even one of you might have gone through such things. If not all those things, even one story may be connected to you. But in this collective compassionate listening, that will be healed. It is not just you working on yourself. It is all these energies that are helping us. And all of us who has joined here today, our collective energy will be helping to heal that. So, and for a lot of people, the PCOD issues, for some people, not a lot of people, for many of them, it is because of these maturity issues, rejecting the feminine side, and mainly abuse, physical abuse that has happened during their childhood years or even in their teenage years. Then they reject their femininity. They feel so guilty about being a woman, being a girl. A lot of abuse. I spoke with not hundreds. In the past 15 years, I might have spoken with a lot of women, a lot of girls who have gone through this abuse. Many people, they don't feel comfortable sharing. And a lot of people, they don't even share with themselves. They don't even think about it because that makes them guilty. They it will be something like it did not happen at all. You'll be thinking that, oh, maybe it is just a dream, or maybe it might have not happened, even though you know that it has happened. Some of your closest relatives might have physically abused you. Sometimes there are so many such stories, some horrible stories. I, Again, I'm requesting you all, my dear friends, as I'm talking this, only be in that compassionate listening. Don't go into that sympathy state. Just in that compassionate listening. And if required, just breathe out. If it is you, if something might have happened to you, just let it go. In this space, everything is healed. This is a sacred healing space, and it is healed. If you have to cry, just cry, but let it go. That violet color light that we have created, it is healing you. The energies that we have invoked, it's healing you. Just be in that space. So this abuse, very close relatives might have abused a girl. I personally heard a lot of stories of their own father's brother or even their grandfather, or even I heard one lady, she shared that her own father abused her, her brothers abused her. When she completely trusts her father or brother, when something like that has happened, she cannot trust anyone. She completely shut down her feminine side. And it took a lot of sessions for her to heal from that space. But for other lady, where her brother abused her, it just took a couple of sessions because she was completely ready to heal. So it is about you, how much you are ready. It's not just about putting it there in that dustbin where it is getting stinky and it is somewhere it is unconsciously eating you away. You might not remember it, but it is really healthy to let go of those emotions. Just let go. And this is the space. Just let go. And I'll also tell some exercises after this session to how to let go of all of these emotions. Because if it is stored in your cellular memories, it's not good for you. It will create some or the other diseases for you, or it makes you unconsciously be in some other way, not expressing yourself fully. So it's important to heal all these things. So much abuse that has happened to feminine energies like women from eons. All these things it can heal by healing yourself. Just breathe in and breathe out. Whenever you feel that heaviness, breathe in and breathe out. And that violet colored divine energies healing everything. And some rejections of femininity happens from womb state itself. When mother really wanted a boy, but finally you are born as a girl and your mother did not like it, or your grandparents did not like it, or your father did not like it, then you always want to prove yourself that you are good. You always wants to seek approval. Always, the whole of your life, you just want to prove yourself that you are no less than a man. So many such things, so many such examples are there. One lady, the same thing happened to her, and and she never ever dresses herself in a feminine way. She always is comfortable dressing in a masculine way, always jeans, t-shirts, or just in a masculine way. And her hair is always cut very short. She never knew. She thought it's just okay. What's there in this modern world, in this Western world? What's there wearing jeans and t-shirt and cutting my hair? A lot of people do that. But when you actually dig deep down, this is the issue. So, my dear friends, I'm not trying to tell that wearing jeans or being in some masculine dresses and cutting your hair short is nothing wrong if you're happy with it, if you're satisfied and content with it. But if you're coming, where are you coming from? That is important. Unconsciously, if you're coming from some pain or some hurt or something that you want to prove yourself that you're no less than a man, if you're coming from there, then it has to be healed. Then what happens? Then what happens if that lady marries another man? She's having too much masculine energies and she wants to prove that she's good than a man. So she always wants to prove that she's better than her husband. How much ever he loves her, somewhere she's not satisfied. So these are rejecting the feminine issues. They don't embrace their femininity fully because of various things that have happened in the past. Even the smallest things, like even few years ago, something might have happened that because you are a woman,
Be in the meditative space, my dear friends.
Prana, can you unmute yourself?
Hi, Pranahitha. We are unable to hear you. Sorry. Hi, Pranahitha. We are unable to hear you.
Hi, Pranahitha. Unable to hear you.
Hi friends, there is a little technical glitch. She'll be joining in soon. So until then, let us sit in the space of meditation. Gently close your eyes. Completely relax. Whatever may be the emotions that we are going through. Let them release. Let them be released.
And with a couple of deep breaths, you have completely released now. Just trust that you have released it now. And embrace that feminine side. You have let go of all those unnecessary emotions and all that pain that is not serving you anymore. And now we'll go to the fertility issues, infertility problems. Even if you have it or not, as I already told you, just be in that space, be in that compassionate listening space where it is not just about you, but it is about all the women. We are completely healing that collective consciousness of the females. A lot of fertility issues will happen because sometimes in your childhood, you might have seen your sister or someone in your relatives going through the pain of pregnancy. They might be complaining that, oh, this is so heavy, or all those warm things are in the initial stages for the first 3 months. And whatever they eat, they'll be vomiting. You'll be thinking, why this pregnancy is so difficult? And unconsciously, you fix that pregnancy is so difficult and it's better not to have it. And sometimes you might be seeing some movies where they'll show that the delivery pains are very intense and the lady will be shouting and everything. At that time, in your tender age, sometimes you'll be so fearful that, oh, pregnancy is related to with so much pain. Better not to have pregnancy. It may not happen with everyone, my dear friends. Even you might have, or even I have seen a lot of such movies. But still, I have a child, and you might be having some children. But I'm just telling, these are also the causes when we do that past life regression therapies. Some things like that come up, and some deep issues from the past life will come up. And whatever the issues that I'm telling in this lifetime, they'll add up. They'll add to their past life issues, and they'll be having these infertility challenges. And your mother might have told that, oh, it's very difficult with these children, or someone in your family might have told that, oh, why did I even think of having these children? I was very free before. Now I completely lost my freedom. I cannot even watch a movie in peace. I cannot even go out when I want. I don't have freedom at all. So many such things. Also, my dear friends, whatever I'm telling, for some people they may be having they may be having kids now, but still you might have gone through such things, feeling so much that you're completely caged, you lost your freedom. It may be from the present situation, but what happens is it is adding up to your already built-in pathway that you already have got in your brain, that if the children are there, your freedom will be lost. You'll be having children now, even if they are doing some naughty things or something. If you actually think about this present situation, whatever has happened, it may be giving you that uh, freedom problems or challenges. For example, if we rate it on a scale of 10, if it is just 5, whatever the presenting problem is there, if it is just 5, the emotion is 5. But if you are already having such pathways in your brain, neural pathways, then it will add up and it will make you so much bonded and as if you are caged and you feel so suffocated because you already have all these neurological pathways that whenever kids come, we lose our freedom. And all these things may also lead to the infertility issues. And for some people, when I did some past life regression therapy, in their past lives, they lost their children. And it was so painful for them. They lost their kid in a very, very young age, like 3-year-old or 4-year-old. And it was so painful, she decided not to have kids. And for other lady, this is so, for this lady, her son gave her poison because of too many things that are going on in his family, and his wife was not happy with the mother-in-law. So many things were going on, and he gave her mother poison, and she knew that when she was dying, she understood that her son gave her poison, and on her deathbed, she decided not to have children. And in this lifetime, she doesn't have children because it is her thought. So, all such things, my dear friends, if any one of you here are having any infertility issues, just let them go. And we'll invite the goddesses who are related to fertility. And we'll ask their guidance and help to heal from all the infertility issues. Don't think that you are alone here, whoever it may be. We are all collectively working on it. If one woman is working on her fertility issue, it is not just that woman, it is our collective consciousness which is healing that. When we start thinking in that collective consciousness, the healing process will be so much faster. Because it is not just your energy, it is the whole collective consciousness energy that is healing you. It is showering. And my dear friends, don't think that, oh, am I sending my energy to that lady who is having fertility issues? No, I don't feel comfortable sending my energies. Don't think that. Don't be in that space. We are all in oneness state. When you think that you and her are separate, you will feel that your energy is going to her. But when you feel that you are in a oneness, it is not your energy that is going to her. It is that universal energy that is coming to the oneness, that we are all in here. That universal energy is showering us. Think yourself as a piece of grass. And if someone has to pour water, they'll not just pour water to that one stand of grass. They'll just pour water to the whole grass which is there. So with this collective consciousness, as we are asking the universe, as we are invoking the higher energies, it will not just heal us. It will heal the whole space. Whoever is there here, it will heal everyone. All your physical health challenges and everything in this space, just think about it and it will be healed. Be in that space that it will be healed. And we'll now go about sexual side. A lot of women, there are two different, because I'm mainly sharing all this wisdom not from the books, maybe just here and there from the books, but mostly I'm just sharing all these things from the experiences that I have heard from people, from my friends, from my clients. So the sexual issues, a lot of women, sorry, a lot of women, they go through a lot of sexual issues. Because from childhood, especially in the Indian society, sex is considered to be something wrong. So when they are actually married or when they're having a partner, they don't really feel comfortable with that intimacy, with their sexual life. It is just an act for them. Because I'm a wife, I just have to provide for my husband or for my partner. And they'll just be there. And if you, without really enjoying, and if you really enjoy, there will be some guilt inside, thinking that, oh, maybe this is wrong, or somewhere so much guilt will be there. This is one side. So many such things. So many people have discussed that they're not at all comfortable with their sexual life. They don't feel like doing it. They feel so ashamed. They feel so ashamed opening their clothes or even looking at their own body. One lady, she was telling me that I feel so ashamed even looking at myself. How can I open my clothes in front of another person? So it starts from accepting yourself. She's so ashamed of her own body. And the same thing reflects, because opposite person is a mirror to you. Even the partner, he always tells her about whatever the body parts that are not looking good. He always points that it will be good if you can work out here, or this doesn't look good. or every time he points out the same parts, because she's always having that thought in her mind, exactly the partner will mirror and he will talk the same thing to her, that you don't have big breasts, or you are having this tummy, or your buttocks are not big, or whatever it may be. Exactly whatever she thinks, the mirror, the partner will come here. These things are happening. And the other side is, a lot of women, they are not sexually satisfied with their partner. These are like two extremes. One doesn't want it at all, but the husband or the partner always wants it. The other side, always the woman is thinking about sex, or she's not at all satisfied sexually, but she cannot really communicate with her husband. Even if she communicates, nothing will happen, or there's not much response from the other side, or the other person doesn't understand. It is there because somewhere inside you, you're feeling guilty. I spoke with a friend. She's not at all sexually satisfied, and how much ever her husband takes care of her, she always complains about something or the other, but she doesn't say about sexual life. She doesn't talk about sexual life. But she's very, very unsatisfied with the sexual life. Whatever he does, how much ever he provides her, she's always unsatisfied, because her main core needs are not met. Sexual needs are not met. And she cannot ask, because she's a woman. I'm a woman. How can I ask? When I told her, why don't you communicate with him? She says, I'm a woman. How can I communicate about sex to him? I can complain about everything else, but I cannot communicate about sex. A lot of women go through such things. So just take one step. First, heal. Okay, in this space, take a deep breath in, and while you're exhaling, just exhale all that guilt, all that shame about sex. It's okay. Even as I am talking here, some people may be feeling very uncomfortable, deep down, some discomfort. Oh, why is she talking so openly about sex? All these things are coming from, where is it coming from? Just observe. Your childhood, or your all that culture and the society that has so many things that has put inside your brain, that talking about sex is evil, but all the creation has come from there. So in this sacred space, we are completely releasing that, all the guilt, all the shame about sex. It's okay. It's okay if I enjoy the sexual life. It's okay if I look at my body in a sexual way. It's okay if I talk about sex with my partner. And release all the guilt and shame. I know a lot of people has very deep pain and hurt in themselves because of these sexual issues. So many sexual issues because they are not able to express. Just let go of the space. Even if you feel like crying, sometimes you may be really having that sexual desire. You really wanted it, but you don't know how to ask your partner. Or even if you signaled, he did not understand. Or even finally you asked him, but he just rejected you, saying, no, I'm not in a mood. But whenever you are not in a mood, whenever your partner approached you, and whenever you had those intimate moments, whenever you never had that mood, and you felt so bad about it. What is this? Is this body just made for sex? Or is my partner, he just loves me because of my body? So many questions arises. Sometimes deep down you start hating your partner. Unconsciously these patterns will be there. Just let go of those patterns. Collectively we are healing everything. And we are inviting the goddess of sex from different traditions, from Hindu traditions, the Rati, and from different traditions. And we're completely healing our sexual side. Once the sexual side of the female is healed, 80 to 90% of the feminine side is completely healed. And the sexual issues, the abuse issues, once you heal these things, you can really connect to your true self, your true feminine self. That which is very loving, which is very nurturing. If required, take a couple of deep breaths and let go of all the guilt and shame. And just hug yourself. As you're hugging yourself, feel that you're hugging your sexual side. Today, after this session, just look at yourself in a mirror. If possible, naked, or even when you're bathing. Look at yourself. Appreciate your body. And really feel gratitude from the bottom of your heart to your private parts. If you're a mother, just touch your breast, your tummy. Your breasts may be very saggy, or because you have given milk for your kids. Just thank those breasts. When I did this, I was actually literally crying. Tears were flowing out of my eyes. And touch your tummy, because for a lot of people, after kids, they may not be having a flat tummy, but still feel gratitude for the tummy. Don't ever hate that, because if you hate it, nothing will happen. It will be like that. When you start loving it, just really thank your tummy for bearing that child. All that extra fat, just once you start thanking it, feeling gratitude, slowly it will go away. At least you will feel really good about it. Feel thankful for your genitals, for giving you that pleasure. Feel thankful for each and every cell of your body, for being a female. Feel thankful. And let go of all those things. Let go of all those sexual fears. Fears like, if I'm not good at sex, I may be abandoned. If I'm not good at sex, maybe my partner may leave me. So many such fears we carry, consciously or unconsciously. You always want to satisfy your partner. Where is it coming from? Is it the fear of abandonment? Just let go. Let go. Let go. And just invite that violet colored divine energy to each and every cell of your body. Feel that. Because mostly we store all these emotions in our cellular memories. First of all, when you become aware of it, the healing starts. And when you're completely ready to let go of it, the healing continues. For some people, it may be slower. For some people, it may be faster, depending on how much they are hurt, how many layers are there, but how many years it has been. Just that violet color light is clearing and helping you to let go of all those emotions from your body cellular memories. And all these goddesses energies are helping you to heal everything and all your interpersonal relationships with everyone. Why are you behaving in a way that you are behaving? Just let go of all those things. Sometimes you may be shaken. If I release all these things, I'll not be myself. What will I be? Because you have completely forgotten your true self, your authentic self. But I promise you, my dear friends, if you release all these things, you'll be in a much more joyous state. You'll be more and more happy. And with this, just thank all those goddesses, all those higher energies, all that universal mother and your mothers, especially the feminine side inside you. Just thank, feel gratitude to everyone. Whenever you are ready, you can gently open your eyes. I hope you all enjoyed this session. And I clearly got a message yesterday to create a Sangha. And today I spoke with Patriji just few hours before. I spoke with him and I told him that I got this idea of creating a female Sangha, divine feminine Sangha. He told that's amazing and go ahead. So my dear friends, so whoever is interested and whoever feels connected to join that divine feminine Sangha, please do so. Swati or anyone who can volunteer creating a WhatsApp group, can you just create and send it in this chat window? In the meanwhile, I'll just tell what will happen in that Sangha. What are we going to do? Because
Sure,
already we
Pranahitha.
have so many WhatsApp groups. Even I'm not very good at maintaining all those WhatsApp groups. But what is this for? Because the main reason for creating this Sangha, divine feminine Sangha, as in the whole of this meditations, I was talking about this collective consciousness. So when we are in that group, the collective consciousness itself will start healing. When the only intention before joining that group is that this group is for healing, and mere act of expressing what is inside can be healing. A lot of people do a talk therapy. So many such things are there. We're going to some counseling and so many other things. But after feelings are released, when you're talking to others, the feelings will be released. So in this divine feminine Sangha, you're just there, and whenever you feel like expressing something, you're welcome to express, and we all will be there holding the space for you to heal that. And if someone posts in that group that I would like to talk with someone, is anyone open to talk? If anyone else is open to talk or free to talk, they'll just say that yes, you can talk with me. And they can talk with them for not more than 15-20 minutes, sharing their problem. And Swati is there. She's also volunteering, saying that she'll take care of the group. So she's also very, very experienced in dealing all such issues. So you can talk with one person. And here I'll be very clear, my dear friends. This is a non-judgmental group. No one will judge you for anything that you are doing. And also no one will advise you what to do. It's in the Buddha's wife book, how the Yashodhara created the Sangha, where the compassionate listening is there, where everyone got healed. In the same way, the Sangha is there, where you can get healed. We'll just create this space. We will see just for 40 days. If it is really working for us, we'll keep that. If it is not working for us, we can always delete that group or exit that group. This is like an experiment. If it has worked for Yashodhara, if it has worked for so many other people, why will it not work for us? So please join this group if you get connected. And also, if you have any comments or feedback, you can unmute and you can talk. Okay, a lot of people are saying thank you. Just now I'm seeing those chat messages. Okay. Thank you, Swati, for sending the chat, sending the WhatsApp invite.
No problem, Pranahitha.
Indu is saying that thank you very much, Pranahitha. I never knew such sessions are available. I'm really blessed to be part of it. Thank you, Indu. Thank you, thank you. And so many are saying thank you. I'm just checking if there are any questions that I missed. Really insightful. Thank you so much. Thank you, very powerful. Very powerful. Okay, wonderful. So, does anyone have any comments or any feedback or any questions on the Sangha or anything else? We'll just take 5 to 10 minutes. I know it's already past 7:15. So just about 5 minutes. I think Pushpa is raising her hand. Pushpa, can you unmute and talk?
Uh, Hi, Pranahitha. So this session is really, really helpful. So knowingly, unknowingly, as you said, like we did not accept. So that's why, like, I could see myself as a PCOD. So these are all very good. So I think I raised my hand when your voice was gone down, but I'm feeling fortunate to talk to you now.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Pushpa. And also, my dear friends, so just join this Sangha, and after few days, I'll be doing a 7-day sessions about healing all the different types of emotions, and also talking about different tools and techniques. Because for some people who are really intellectual, sometimes they may not think that what just by talking how can we heal, or just in this session when you say let go, how can we just let go. So for that we are having different tools and techniques. Like for example, even after this session you can just do a pillow punching, or even there's a wonderful tool called EFT that I'll be talking about in the future sessions. So and few other tools that we have tried and tested. So we'll be working on all those things, and especially working on each and every emotion of you. It's not just about uh, because different people have different stories, different things. So we will be working on different emotions. It may not be healed in one day. So in the future, after a couple of weeks, after seeing how this Sangha goes and how many people are interested, I'm planning to create a 7-day sessions where the whole of these things can be healed, can be addressed. Thank you.
Thank you, Pranahitha, so much. This is Ekta. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi, Pranahitha. Thank you for this session. Wonderful session.
Thank you.
And I'm already so much excited to see you and connect to you. And it was so wonderful session. Actually, so many things, which I never thought that those are issues in my life were also coming up, even from my childhood. They were like coming up on the surface. So glad that they came up and I could actually look
Can you
into them.
get still
Yeah.
louder? I couldn't hear your last sentence.
I was just saying that so many things were coming up, like even from the childhood, which I never thought that they are actually issues.
Right.
So I'm glad that everything came up and I could see them. I could look into them actually,
Wonderful.
and yeah, great. Felt very very good after this session.
Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing.
Yeah, I have to unmute.
Yeah. As you are mentioning, a lot of us, we don't even know that there are issues because that's life and we just move on thinking that it's okay. We don't even look into them. Wonderful. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, Shravani. Yeah, Shravani, you have raised your hand. Do you want to share something? I'll just switch off my fan.
Ma'am, can you hear me?
Um, yes, your voice is it's not very clear. Can you talk again?
Yeah. Can you hear me,
Yes.
ma'am?
Yeah.
Sorry for
Yeah.
the disturbance.
Yeah.
Uh, Ma'am, it was really such a nice session, but I have a query.
Yes, please.
See, people who have in this so many years, they have successfully grown up in their career when they were recently got married
Uh-huh.
and they have to cook home being a girl, they want to do career also when they can't to manage both, or where they doesn't have no other opportunity. So when I look back in a day, sometimes meditation and apart from reading books, I accept doing the kitchen works and housekeeping. I am not fully satisfied. Sometimes I really feel, since I am a girl, I have to do this. If I was a boy, I would have done the job alone. And being a girl, I definitely have to do both when I don't have anyone. So can you please tell me how to take this in a beautiful way or good way, so that I don't feel low or something bad about the feminism?
Yeah, sure. Just start looking from your childhood. If there is something that, for example, if your mother was always working and somewhere you felt like, okay, if woman is completely in the kitchen, she just have to work, and it's better if I get into a career and if I work. So if the base is that, for example, if the foundation is that to get into a job, what happens is the foundation that you are standing on is to run away from that course, kitchen course and all these things. The foundation was that. The main reason for you to do some other job is the foundation was that. So what happens again, it will reflect in whatever you are doing. And for example, if you see others, a lot of women, they can manage both of them very comfortably.
Yes.
So why are they not having the exact same problem? So start thinking, why are you doing that job? Is it to run away from all these things? I mean, mainly, why did you start? So when you start thinking, when you actually clear the past where it is coming from, so when you clear that, automatically you don't feel so burdened. And what happens is, once you heal that, automatically your husband may start helping you, because it is your mirror, because it is your attraction, your law of attraction. Thinking that, okay, girl is like this, she has to do all this course, only she has to do. Because if you think, a lot of men nowadays, they help their wives, especially if both are working. If your husband is not helping, then there is something inside you that is attracting that pattern. Whenever we take our, whatever is happening in our life, if we take responsibility, 100% responsibility for whatever we are creating, there might be something inside us that we have to change. When we take responsibility, we will feel so powerful. If you think that, oh, now my husband is not helping, because you are putting the blame on him, and you are putting that, okay, now I'm having this job and I have to do all these things, you're not taking responsibility. But once you take the responsibility 100%, then start seeing that difference. You will feel so powerful that you can change anything. You can demand your husband, you can ask your husband to help you. Can you just help me with these little things? Or slowly, when you cleanse your deeper understanding, or deep down emotions and pain which are coming from, only women are restricted to kitchen, why only women has to do this work, when you are having these thoughts, you'll attract the same things again and again in your life. So once you address those things and clear those things, you start seeing the change outside. Yeah. Anyone is having any questions or anything, just join that female divine feminine sangha and just drop your questions there, or your feedback and comments there. Also, Swati, if possible, can you just copy the comments that has been typed in the chat window? If I missed any questions or anything, I'll be able to check it later. Can you just copy and send it to me?
Sure, Pranahitha.
Yeah, sure. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful day. Thank you all. Good night or good evening.
Thank you.